Happy Monday. Everyone meet Claire. She is the newest fur baby to Steph's Design Space. We adopted her last Thursday. And her and Lacey are getting along great. Now she wants down because she hears Lacey behind me. Oh, how is everybody? Okay. Hi, Ro. Oh my gosh, let me get my glasses on so I can read. I need to be able to see. Hello. I know she is so pretty. Hi, Amanda. She is so pretty and so sweet. Hi, Lisa. She is definitely a big love bug. Lacey loves to be in my presence. She loves to be around me. She does not like to be petted that much. Claire, on the other hand, wants all the attention. So it's a good even mix for me. Claire was making an appearance. Yeah, she did. She got down. She heard Lacey. They have passed the hissing stage. Sorry. Oh, they have passed the hissing stage, and they are now getting along. And did you give her a bath? Not yet. She's still healing from her surgery because she got fixed like right before we got her. So I'm going to let that heal a bit. And I don't give my cats baths because I like my skin. So I will take her to Petco and let them give her a bath because they have all the proper equipment, right? They have the little huggy thing that they put them in and everything. So I don't want to be filleted apart trying to give a cat a bath. That is not my thing. So she'll be going to PetSmart next week for her bath and her grooming and all of that kind of stuff. So anywho, we're not here to talk about my kitties. We are here to do this week's challenge. So excited. Let me add this to the stage. So today's challenge, or this week's challenge, is making a page topper. Stuff has to be torn, and we have to use book pages. You can add a whole plethora of things to this. This is just a very simple base, and then you make it whatever you want to make it. So let's just get started with that. If you're new here, all of these prompts are in my Facebook group. And you can find that in the description box down below. All the places that you can follow me and find me are in the description box down below. So you can go check that out. I'll be doing more prompts in February. They are going to be a little bit different though. So I'm just going to see what those look like. All right, flipping the camera and flipping the mirrored screen. There we go. Let me move my mouse over. Okay, so I was playing around and I did make a page topper. So if you're asking what a page topper is, it is the same size as a normal junk journal page. So if we had this in a signature, right, the 8.5 by 11 folded in half, this would be a page. And sometimes it's easier to decorate a page topper and then just glue that on top of the page, especially if you have a very chunky journal and it's really hard to get in there, to lay flat, open up to decorate a page. Hi, Sylvia. Sometimes it's easy to create your whole entire page and then put it on top of your signature page. Hi, Carol. So that is what I call a page topper. I don't think I came up with it. I don't know anybody else who does it, but who knows? You know, junk journaling is just that. It is just making stuff and being inspired by others. So I just had a book page, and then this came from, I think, a magazine, or maybe it is a advertisement. It was very torn. And then I added this crocheted lace and then some rosebud trim on top. So this is a page topper. And then I will just glue this on top of a page. And like I said, it's really good for the chunky journals, because sometimes trying to decorate a page, it's so hard. So decorate this and put it on top and good to go. So that is what a page topper is. All right, so now we're going to get started, and what we're going to do together, I got my Vintage Bird paper pack, the horizontal, and the Vintage Bird fussy cutting ephemera. I got those out. So as you can see, I've already used some of those in a previous project. But I pulled those out because, birds. So, and I had to write a note on what they're called because y'all know I cannot remember those things for the life of me. Sorry, I am super thirsty. All right, do I need to zoom in? Let me know if I need to zoom in a little bit for y'all. Because I know what it looks like on my end, but I don't know what it looks like on yours. Okay, I need a place to put these. Here, over there. Okay. As y'all know, I've been cleaning and organizing, and I haven't quite figured out how everything is working together yet, but we're getting there. All right, so these are horizontal, which means that I am going to cut them in half because I want to use these as a page topper and decorate them. So I'm kind of just looking to see what I have. I kind of do like that one, and that is simple. And then I had to double check. It's like, okay, yes, these more neutral pages are also in the kit. I do sometimes remember to do some more neutral pages. So if you're doing the digital, you can print on the back. Okay, I know this doesn't have a bird on it, but I want to start with this. And because I have some thoughts. Okay, I'm going to start with that one. I'm going to put these under, which means I need to cut it. Please tell me I had the forethought to get my paper trimmer. I'm good. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right. So 5.5. I would fold it, but that makes it wonky. I know half of the page, right? 8.5. Yeah, because that's 11. That's 5.5. Okay. Y'all asking me to do math. Well, y'all aren't really asking me to do anything, but so this is going to be my page topper, which would fit right on top of a signature page. So I am going to do this one first. So the prompt is a page topper, torn, something has to be torn, and a book page. Well, that's easy. We're just going to tear a book page. But I have another little fun thing I wanted to show you. And that is these. Okay. This, I made my own like book washi tape. This is actually a dictionary page, but we're not gonna. So I'm gonna show you how I did that. And I thought that would be fun to add to it. All right, so I'm gonna get my dictionary page. And this is gift wrap tape. So it's not super shiny, but it's not the matte. I was trying different tapes. This one's to work the best, and I'm actually gonna go this way because this has a bird. Now watch it not work. You know how that goes, right? You start trying to show stuff off and it's like, yeah, we're not gonna work. Hi, Lori. Okay, so I'm gonna squish it down. Find the edge. Tear the paper. Come on, I need the edge. Okay, I promise. What I did before is I made sure that I didn't squish the edge down so I wouldn't deal with this, and I forgot. Okay, now I have the edge, and we're gonna peel it up. And what this does is it gives it that transparent look, right? So it's not like the whole page. See how it just peeled the very top layer of the page off, and it's on the tape. So what I'm going to do is get your Scotch tape or your glue stick, whatever. And it just has a very cool look to it. So I'm going to add that. A squisher. And I don't know if y'all can see, but like it is a bit shiny, but it's not too terribly bad. But it gives it that see-through look from a book page. So I like it. I like the way that it looks. So I wanted to share that with you. I have made some other ones. So this is the book page. And I'm just going to put a piece up here. Because I realize that you can, obviously tear and rip a book page, but this gives it a different look than just tearing a page out. It's almost like washi, like it's just a thinner look. Use a glue. I know. Oh, you know what? I saved a big magazine. Because sometimes my glue books are too small. I'm going to grab that. Just give me 5 seconds. Okay, don't time me. I can't run. Okay, I got it. Glue book. And it's bigger because I was using like a regular book page, and well, it's the same size, so it doesn't really give me a lot of extra space. And I really can't run right now because your friend tripped and fell Saturday night, actually, after the live sale. And when I fell, I landed on a box. I have this ginormous bruise on my back, but it also hurt my shoulders and neck and all that kind of stuff. So, well, hello. This is Claire. But Claire Bear, you're gonna have to, and she loves to plop, so she is just gonna plop right on my desk. But unfortunately, she is a needy baby, and if I don't touch her, she will just be all up in here. So in a minute, I'm gonna have to make her go away. I am not prepared. I thought I was gonna be prepared, and I am not as prepared as I would like to be. See, now she's literally laying up against me and wanting me to touch her. Hey, baby girl, you got to get down. Oh, you got to get down. I'm sorry. I know it sucks, but it is the way of the world right now. You'll get used to Monday nights. All right, I'm digging in this box of vintage goodies to see what I already have. Oh, that's a nice bird. Let's keep that bird out. I don't know if I'll use it on this one or not, but it is a nice little bird. Okay. I really like that. How pretty is that? Okay, we're gonna keep this out too. Okay, now before I get wrapped up in that is not what I'm looking for. Think that is a nice work basket book. So many things in here, y'all. So many things. But I'm focusing on the things I need. Oh, this is a nice, gorgeous page. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I think I have enough to carry on. Oh, okay. So I know I already have book pages, but and we can call it torn. I don't know. I feel like it's not really. It's like a different method. So we're gonna tear around this if I can. Not very well. But yeah, so yesterday I was super, super sore. And today too, but today it was my neck and my shoulders. So I took some meds and laid in my fluffy chair with the heating pad, and that did help a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use that title, Impressions by the Way. This just seems so bright. I don't like that. And it doesn't have to be a bird. But my gosh, how cute is this little girl? But I think I'm going to use her on that other page. Okay, ink. Oh. Hi, Allie. What did I miss? She's pretty. Yes, she is very, very pretty. Her and Lacey look a lot alike. I mean, Lacey is definitely a blue silver. And Claire is gray brown. Now in the dark, it is hard to tell them apart. Claire is bigger than Lacey. Okay, so I have that. I'm just gonna say like I have no other words in my freaking vocabulary. Okay. Or okay. It's like I say the same 5 words constantly all the time. Someone make it stop. All right, let me turn you around. Oh, and another little tidbit. Hi, Lena. Is so if you are in my Facebook group, you saw that I posted a picture of my new organization shelf with the pegboard that's like right here in front of me. And I was so excited. And it came with a few accessories, but I really wanted more shelves and more bins. So I ordered some. Oh, I can't bend that way. So I ordered some, and lo and behold, did you know that the standard size of a pegboard, the holes, so the hole width, which is what all the pegs go into, the standard size is 1 inch. Okay, that's what everything is. Do you know that the hole spaces on my pegboard are 1 1/4? So everything that I bought, I had to send back because they don't fit in my pegboard, and I cannot find anything that fits in my pegboard. I know. First world problems over here, but it is a problem nonetheless. All right, I'm just cutting this out of the fussy cut sheet. And we all know I don't like to fussy cut, but sometimes it's just a necessary evil. Right? Not everything can be machine cut. I mean, okay, yes, everything honestly can be machine cut. But sometimes in doing that, you end up wasting a lot of paper. All right, since that is supposed to have like that stamp look, I just got my pinking shears out And I am going to cut it with the pinking shears. IKEA, try them. You know what? That is a very good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that, Lori. So thank you. I will definitely go online and see if they have an odd size pegboard stuff. It was so frustrating. Made me want to scream. I may have screamed. Okay, trash. Trash. All right. Now, I think I'm going to set this one up to where this is going to be the edge. So I might get some lace. Trying to see how I want this. Do I want it like that? Just this in the middle? I am not liking that. Let me see something. Okay, that might work. I'm going to get my ruler out there because I need it to be somewhat straight-ish. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this so it has a bit of a background. And I think that's going to look better. We shall see. And I am so appreciative of all of y'all that are participating in this and posting your creations. I love looking at them, and it gives me some really good inspiration and ideas. So thank you to everybody who has posted what they are making with these prompts. Okay, I think that is just a bit better. So we gotta ink this a wee bit. Did you check the storefront? I did. They literally have this desk thing. They have not much. I should have done more research, but in my mind, I'm thinking a pegboard is a freaking pegboard. And no. So be careful. Be careful when you buy things thinking that it is standard, because apparently there's these little off things. Ugh. All right, so we got that on there. And now I need to move this because I keep setting stuff on top of it. It now has glue. And I want this to go to this way. I don't want everything to be all lined up perfect. Okay, so this, and let's see what kind of, we have black gray. So let me see what I can put, because I did almost finish organizing all of my lace. So on Patreon, I did a live. We're doing live organization on Patreon. And I started organizing all of my lace. And I continued on with it. And I realized that, first of all, I need a new vocabulary word other than but I realized I have way too much lace and ribbon and stuff like this. So I'm using it all the time. Everything is going to have lace and ribbon and whatever, because I have it because I like it. Now I will say that not having it organized and just having it everywhere was a huge turnoff. digging is fun when you're looking for treasure. It's not fun when you're trying to find that perfect thing for your project. So I have to get, wait, where'd I go? What happened? Hold on. Okay. That was so weird. All right, it's this. I must have hit something when I was getting my iron out. Yep, I hit something. So give me a second, guys. Have to follow the cords and all the things. Wait, what is this cord? That is the camera. Goes here. I know I joke around if a fire marshal came out, I would definitely be in trouble. Okay, now it should be okay. Just trying to get the overhead to work. All right, come on now. Can you hear me? Can you see me with the webcam? Okay. Now, I got that plugged back in. Where is my mouse? Okay, good. I just want to make sure you can see me on that. There we go. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit. So what I did is I grabbed my flat iron because this ribbon is very wrinkly and it won't lay flat. And when I did that, I hit the plug over there, which killed my camera up here. So we are back. Thank you for your patience and your kindness. Technical difficulties happen. All right, so what I'm going to do is measure how much I need and cut it so I can iron it really quick. I just feel like this is going to be like, it's not overkill, it's not froofy lacy, but it's but it's a nice good piece. I feel like to go on there. So it just needs to have a little TLC. Look at me wrapping this up so I can put it back. I love that black ribbon. I don't know where I got it from, and this is like all that I have. But on a side note, Ange, I have found some black lace and trims that are in your Patreon package. So, yeah, something to look forward to. All right. And for those who don't know this trick, if you just have a flat iron, it is very easy to iron lace and ribbon as long as it's cotton. If it's like rayon or something like that, be careful because it might melt it. At least that's what I've experienced. It's this little part right here that wants to be wonky. Okay, how is that going to... Is that going to lay right? And sometimes you just have to go over it multiple times. And I'm going to go down with it, kind of hold it. Because I do have like a little mini iron, but it doesn't get as hot as my flat iron. And so I struggle with the little mini iron, which is kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. That I feel like, yeah, that is better. All right, and we are going to glue this down. And y'all know I have Glinda over here. So let's get her turned on so she can get hot. No, turned on, Glinda. There we go. Oh, glue book. I could hear Ro. Use your glue book. Use your glue book. So I may want to put another little trim on there. I don't know. I'm going to have to see what it looks like laying down. Sometimes a little added something on top is nice, but we shall see. Let me see if she's hot yet. Oh, we might be getting some ice and snow next weekend, right in time for my anniversary. We are definitely going to be in the 20s, which I realize most of y'all are already experiencing. We just don't, so it's a thing. I mean, we've been in the 30s. Last night it was like 30 something. We still have not turned on our heater. My husband has a electric blanket. So does Kaylin. And yes, I still sleep with my fan on. I'm just doing it a little bit at a time because I don't want the hot glue to smush everywhere. And I'm trying to get it just on this little seam part. So I am taking my time, and it is on the edge of the page. It's 11 right now. It feels like -2. Nope. I mean, it's not the cold. It's the snow and the ice. I'm not a friend. Not a fan. Okay, so did I come up with a new word other than I am getting some more lighting in here. Hopefully that will help. I feel like it's so dark. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my perception. Okay, so that is a page topper that will be, so it will go on this side, right? Because that's the outside of the signature page. So I would just put it right on top of that. And then that could be inside the signature, etc., etc. So that is how that one would work. So just keep in mind if you do lace or ribbon, or even if it's directional, just know if you're going to be putting it on which side you're going to put it. Because I couldn't put it on the inside here because this would not work. Right now I could put it on the inside here and it would work. It would work just fine. So just be aware of that when you're making page toppers. Okay, next. Here I am with the ums again, like I have no other words. Okay, black lace is gonna get put back up. Being organized just makes me feel so much better. So where is that other page? Oh, here it is. Now I had a thought for this one. Because I'm making a page topper, now I have an envelope. And remember, no one's going to see the back side, right? So I want to do my envelope like somewhere. And then I'm just going to glue this down because this is just going to be like a flippy floppy thing. And then we can have a journal card. So that is what I am going to do. All right, so, oh my gosh, is she not going to look gorgeous on that? Oh, she is. She is going to look gorgeous right there. Sorry, little birdie. I'm going to put you back over there so you don't get lost. All right. So first things first. I don't want to glue it down yet. I want to decorate it. So let's get some of this gorgeous paper. Put you up there. Now this paper is the very fragile kind that breaks and falls apart, which makes it perfect for things like this, right? As a background piece. Just trying to get rid of and get the good torn look. I want to just get as close as I can. I mean, it's not hard to tear. It is pretty fragile. All right, let's... I'm thinking I need to turn off this... whatchamacallit? I think I want to go with some walnut stain as opposed to okay. Let me ink this up. Let's see if there's any other news. I do have a new release that's coming out. I'm hoping it'll be out by Thursday. It should be. I just realized there was some things wrong on the website, and I've been having to spend a stupid amount of time fixing those things. And that has eaten into my fun stuff. Okay, let me move you up here. I am not going to even attempt to ink this, and I don't think I need to. So we're just going to leave it. Okay, I am going to keep this right now like that. I like the contrast. So I did ink the edges, and the contrast looks really good. Now let's see. Oh yes, she is going to be absolutely stunning on here. Okay. Because it is cooler here, my glue stick is a bit more solidified. So I'm trying to be very careful so I don't tear the page while I am gluing. And it stuck to my finger and tore the page. Am I going to stress out about that? Absolutely not. Just gives it more of a distinguished look. There we go. Look, it stuck to my finger. Okay, it is very stuck to my finger. There's no saving that piece. All right. Now, she needs to be inked. And this, I think, was cut from a magazine. or a book. I think it was cut from a book. Sorry, fussy cut flowers. Steph, I love the large ephemera flowers. Thanks. Like I said, this I cut from a book. This was some of this stuff last year. I don't know if y'all remember when I did vintage only, and every single thing I used was from like vintage stuff, and this was from a book that I cut out. I thought I might use it, and I didn't, but I am now. Okay. Just gonna darken that up a bit. It looked weird. Okay. Sorry, fussy cut flowers. Yeah, sometimes there's just things that are just too gorgeous not to cut out and use. Okay, I'm going to use art glitter glue just so I can be more precise. I know I don't need to put glue here because those are going to stick out, but they're going to be on the actual page. So I'm not going to cut them. Now, I don't want these sticking out because it's going to fold open and that can cause problems. So now I may have to go in. I wasn't sure exactly how far. Right there and right there. So that is the envelope. That is going to go on here. I think this color ties into that, so I'm going to put it low. So it's going to go lower like this so we can see that, right? Tie it in. Perfect. Now, what is next? What is next is let's find something to put in there. And this needs a little deco. Oh, let's cut out one of these. Let's do a pocket on a pocket, right? How fun. And like I said, if you're looking for this, I have the background pages, the Vintage Bird paper pack, and the Vintage Bird fussy cut ephemera page are on the website. So if this is like a kit that you're like, oh, I really like that, you know where to find it. All right, let me see. Okay. Didn't exactly do the rounding I wanted it to. Nothing that won't fix. Good enough. All right, we're going to go back in with the aged mahogany. I guess I need to fold these. Oh, I would much rather score. Let me see if I can just dry score. I know that's probably not a term, but I'm calling it dry score because I'm scoring without a scoreboard. I just make up my own stuff because it sounds like I'm knowledgeable. So if you're scoring without a scoreboard, so you're just taking your little score tool and you're going down, we're going to call that dry scoring. Okay, you heard it here first. Maybe other people call it something else. I don't know. All right. I mean, it's not perfect, but it will do the job needed. Okay, so we're going to put this on here like that. My words need to be right. If this is going to go like this, then my words have to go like that. I'm trying to find... just look at how gorgeous this paper is. Most of the magazines or these kinds of things, they were split in half. You know, it was like columns. Oh, here's just some advertisements. You know what? Let's tear this page out. Let me tear. Y'all know I just love using vintage stuff with the modern stuff, right? So using my kits and the fussy cut things and whatever, but still using all the vintage things. Vintage is just... because a lot of this stuff is just going to get thrown away. Like, I don't know if y'all remember me talking about when we were treasure hunting and we went to an antique place that was closed, but there was still stuff in there. Like, what's going to happen? The building's for sale. Like, what the people that buy that building are probably just going to trash everything in there. And that is so sad. Like, that breaks my heart to think about that. So use all of the vintage things. All right, so I need to trim this down a wee bit more. Like, I don't have a problem doing this at all. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I should go contact the people who are selling it, like the what is that called? The real estate place that was on there. I should contact them. I have a picture. I should contact them and be like, hey, what's going to happen to the insides? I'll come pick it all up. and you won't have to pay for disposal. And then I'll have a problem because I'll have all this stuff. Oh, anyway, we'll have some more Five Below sales. All right. That does bother me, though. What's going to happen to that stuff? I need to find out. All right, that's on my to-do list now. Another thing to do. Because you know they're just going to pay someone to come in there and renovate the whole thing, and everything's going to go in one of those giant dumpsters. All right, so I need to... Y'all are so quiet. Where's all my comments? Where's all my replies? I'm over here just jibber jabbering and I'm not getting any feedback. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh, I thought I tore that. No one's going to see the back of this. So I'm going to stick it in there. And we're just going to kind of go around and ink that up. Okay, you can't stay. This is going to be folded. How's it going to be? So we need to do that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit on here. Just watching me work. All right. Goes like that. And then we're going to have this fun little pocket. I guess if I hold it on the right side. Okay. All right. Now this journal card may actually fit in there. Scissors. Stat. Rochelle reminds Steph she doesn't so she doesn't forget. Remind me of what? Rochelle reminds Steph so she doesn't forget. What is she reminding me of so I don't forget? We're just a crafting. Anybody else crafting, or y'all all just watching and listening to me craft? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Those go up there. So this is going to be a journaling card on the back. Let's just take away some of that white. Don't want someone to take out a journaling card and get blinded. I'm watching and listening to you. I need to clean, but I'm too tired. Just wondering where else I'd been planning. LOL. Oh, to call about the place. Thank you. Yeah, Ro is really good. If I mention stuff on my lives, she'll send me a message and be like, don't forget this, don't forget that, don't forget to change your ink dauber, don't forget to buy more blades. Like, it's too cold to do anything but lay under the blankets. Aw, I'm sorry it's so cold. Okay. Oh, my nose. Envelope. I was like, where's my envelope? Okay, so this is gonna go down here. Oh, it kind of gets lost. So I have a solution for that. In the Fussy Cut kit, there are fun little tabs. Let's do a tab. Scissors. Keep losing my scissors. Keep losing stuff. And I would fussy cut all these out ahead of time. I just don't know what I'm going to use. And it's easier if they're like together on the sheet than having a bunch of little pieces. At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I need smaller scissors for this. Oh, I hear a bell. I'm pretty sure it's Claire. Yep. Well, hello, Miss Claire. Are you joining us? Yeah. Y'all, she purrs so loud. Hi, baby. So she was she was abandoned at a truck stop. Okay, I love you, but you cannot be up here. You have to get down. She was abandoned at a truck stop. And for a kitten who grew up at a truck stop, she is so loving. We're trying to teach her name and boundaries. All right, this one needs black soot because the thing around it is black. Just to get that the core color to match the outside. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. All right. And again, I'm going to tie that color in. I mean, it would be on both sides, but this is going to, it's going to go right here so people can pull it out easy. Put a wee bit too much glue. That's okay. All right. So that can get pulled out. Perfection. Now we need to put some stuff in there. Okay. Oh, if I lean a little bit too far the wrong way and that bruise is like, we're still here. There we go. Lining it up just right, because these are a bit bigger than what the regular ticket punch is. So I found using a circle punch works just as well. You just have to kind of line it up and pay attention. It's not perfect, but it's junk journaling. It's really not supposed to be perfect. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No rules, no perfection. Just have fun. All right, now I have a stamp that I'm going to use. Oh, just way up here. I still haven't quite figured out all the logistics of everything, but there we go. And then I will put that up after. So that's a cute, fun piece to go in there. What else? This can go in there. I have to be careful. You can't cut with pinking shears any kind of way because the thingies won't be right. The teeth marks. So you have to make sure that you do it. I mean, I guess you don't have to make sure of anything, but I try to make sure that I do it the same way on both sides. Otherwise it looks wonky. And we don't like wonky. After I just tell y'all that it doesn't have to be perfect. I do like cohesive though. All right. Let's get this inked up. Steph, I'm going to need a link to those glue bottles. Okay, no problem, Ange. I'm so excited for the stuff I got from the Lysol. When is the next one? I don't know when the next one is. I think I'm only going to do them once a month. I realize there are people out there selling every day of the week. I cannot. I'm busy. Everybody I know is busy. I don't know. And my goal is, I'm more than selling stuff, I guess. I like creating and using the things. So probably once a month. So the next one will probably be in February. Stop. There will be more vintage stuff in the next one. There will be more fabric in the next one. I am going to a estate sale this coming Thursday, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there. So I will be shopping around for that. All I have is big tags. I thought I had. Claire, baby. Oh, you have to get down. Okay, I love you, and we will snuggle later, but not right now. I thought I had. Well, I thought I had, and I don't. So if you don't have it, just make it. This is a tag, but I can make it into whatever I want. So if I want to make it into a journal card, I will just cut it. Oh, out. Yeah, don't be afraid. Like, if you have kits and you're like, oh, that's a tag, I need a journal card. Hello, just cut off the top. Just cut off the tag part of it, and voila, you have a journal card. Right? Just make it. Why am I going to cut that? Okay, how I need it to be. Well, that is quite big for that. I didn't think about that part. What? You didn't think? No, I did not. Oh, and silly me acts like I'm going to be able to cut that straight. Okay, so let's take a little off the top, and I don't want to cut off its feet. A little off the bottom. Let me see. It is going to stick out too far. Well, maybe if I just do it like this. I need a little bit more then. All right, a little bit more off the top. We're just going to do it like that. I've committed. And this is what's happening. Okay. Corner rounder. Let's see. What else? I'm sorry I missed the live sale. I had a serious family emergency. It's okay. Yeah, fabric. And the estate sale that I'm going to this Thursday, tons of fabric. Like, I was looking at the pictures. Oh, I told Kenny, I was like, I know it says the doors open at 3. We're going to be there at 1. I'm getting my butt in line. I will have to mow down some people, but I definitely want to make sure I get in on some of that. A lot of other craft supplies as well. I saw some beautiful things that could go in the trinket tosses. I am slowly trying to refill because y'all bought me out twice in a row, like boom, boom, on the trinket tosses. So I am shopping to fill those back up. But there's also things my husband's interested in looking at this estate sale. So, and it's always nice when he gets to shop for himself too, right? He deserves pretty things. You know what? We're just going to put this back here. I should have just not messed with it. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Let's see. Where is I already lost the page that this goes on. Oh, where are you? There you are. All right. Okay. So if I glue that down, that's going to be glued. That opens up. Nope, I think that's perfect. That is perfectly fine. It's not too much, but I do need to ink this page up. So let's do that. Don't forget to like the video, everyone. Yes, that would be very much appreciated. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you got this one or not, Ange. I really don't. But I do love this bird kit. It's very nice. It's universal. Obviously, I'm using it for all of this fun stuff. Fabric is a weakness. Fabric, lace, ribbon, and all the papers. I do already have like a ton of fabric over on the other side where all my inventory is, but I definitely now if I am just like, okay, I have a ridiculous amount of fabric and I can just have like a fabric live sale, then I might do that, but we will see, because I do have quite a bit of vintage stuff, vintage papers that I've also treasure hunted that for y'all, right? Okay, let me go up just a hair. I want to make sure. There we go. And this is just going to get glued down. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the glue stick. Because that is going to get glued to whatever page. Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? Here, let me get rid of the glare. Isn't that just super gorgeous? And then when you flip it open, you have all this beautiful things. You have room to journal here, like a little hidden journal spot, and all the torn paper and a page topper and book pages. So I've covered all of the requirements for the whatchamacallit. And page toppers are like the way to go. Especially like I said, if you have created a really chunky journal and you're still wanting to decorate, this can just go on a page. All right, let me move this stuff up here. So that is that. I am going to put a few of these things away. If y'all have any questions or comments or concerns or anything, put it in the comments. And don't forget the glue tape. No, ma'am. Don't forget about doing this. I wonder what it would do on this super fragile paper. Let's see. Oh my gosh, excuse me. For as cold as it is, we're still having cedar fever. Okay, I am gonna not have. I'm not gonna smush down the very end, so I can still pull it. Oh, I lost my smusher under all the papers. Well, that smusher. Here's another smusher. All right. Oh, it pulls off the... Did y'all see that? Look. It just pulled off all the words. How pretty. You just have to be careful. You can't like rip it. But that is going to look good just right there. So let me get my glue stick. Thank you. For those who don't know, in the hill country, we have cedar trees, like a ridiculous amount of cedar trees. And winter is when they pollinate. And so there is cedar dust. It's really pollen, but everywhere. And it has been bad because it has been super windy. So just a little piece. I love this method with the tape. It just looks different than if I were to. So I'm going to show you how different it would look. Do I already have a piece that's tore? Of course not. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's not big enough, Stephanie. Just tear a piece. Stop being so cheap. So see the difference? I mean, aside from the size, let's see. There, that's give or take around the same size. You can see the difference in how it looks. It is just more transparent than this. And I really like that look. So find you some good tape, practice with all different kinds of pages. But yeah, that is definitely a technique I will be using a lot more often. It just gives it that right chef's kiss. Okay, I'm gonna put those up. And this is what we have accomplished tonight. 2 whole page toppers because I'm a slow crafter and I'm okay with that. Okay, we have walnut stain. I'm just trying to put stuff up, giving y'all time to make comments. This is the one I made beforehand just to kind of give you an example of what a page topper is. So I love all 3 of them. Which one is your favorite of all of the page toppers? Now I have a drawer full of page toppers because I really do like making them. And this goes back in my very fragile vintage bucket over here. Oh, it took me forever to find my envelopes because, again, I'm organizing. And I had put all my envelopes in a very organized fashion, like almost pathologically so. But that's okay. But I remembered where they were. The postcard. Oh, so you like that one? Let's see. The fairy. The last one. Oh, you like that one? I know. That one is really cool. Like a vintage advertisement. Ellie likes the postcard. Oh. Okay. I was going to show y'all. Okay, so I'm going to move these so I don't mess them up. I love them all, but the one with the fairy and the flower is calling me truly beautiful. Thank you, guys. Okay, so y'all know I love these accordion files. This is all of my envelopes, and I have them down by the size and colors. Like those are note cards. This is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4 white. White. The long, I have colored envelopes, like they're different colors. I have vellum envelopes, and then I have all of the window and mailing envelopes. So that's how I have my envelopes. The fact that I have so many envelopes that I have to organize them in such a manner speaks volumes. But here we are. I do really love the one in the middle too. The last one. Oh, Sylvia, I'm surprised. I thought you would like the one with the fairy. Because I think this is how I had them. So I I'm really just love this one. And I also love this one. This one's nice and it will have its place somewhere, but these are my favorites. So, anyway, guys, it is 8:15. I am going to call it a night and try to finish fixing the issues that are on the website so I can get the new release up and out. I do have beautiful papers that are going to be in the new release. I also have crinkle ribbon. If you don't know what crinkle ribbon is, it is, oh, can't bend. It is this stuff, right? So I have colors and yards and yards and yards of the crinkled ribbon for sale. So that is going to be in the new release. And I also have a Texas kit. It's Texas because it's I called it Hill Country Blue, a lot of blue bonnets, but it's for my Texas journal. And I thought I'm already have made it for myself, so why not offer it to everybody else? So anyway, all right, guys, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in all the places. Good night. Oh, hi, Alma Flores. First time seeing you live. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You popped in right as I was about to say goodnight, but I can say hello and make sure that you go down in the description box and follow me in all of the places. I appreciate you stopping by. I go live every Monday night, same time, same place. So I will see you the next time. All right, guys. Good night.